beginning to understand that most people are controlled slaves. Our main goal is to change that. If you don't already, you will come to understand that the government, corporations, and other legal persons, fictions, can only deal with other fictional legal persons and not the real, living, breathing individual who lives among the several states in common law. To the government, this individual, who is your name, is effectively dead and doesn't exist. Only the corporate fiction which is represented by your name is alive and well in their eyes. This legal person is thus regulated, controlled, and dominated by the corporate bylaws, legislative code, which otherwise wouldn't apply to first, middle, last as the individual. Don't worry, if you don't understand this yet, you will. The truth will set you free. To take another tact, and putting the aforementioned aside, we can start a whole new life on the other side of the fence. We call this creating a parallel existence. You can maintain your current status if you feel a need to do so. By creating a parallel existence on the other side, you'll be able to spread your wings and fly. Informant, your mother, autographs as indictment, witness document at hospital when you were born with footprint, that you have no paternal holder of your estate. Registrar, probate judge, signs your estate into probate and you become a ward of the state. http://articleatlas.com/birth-certificate-title created by state.html. Your mother, a woman, a living soul, created by God, of flesh and blood, very much alive, went into the foundling, a safe place to abandon a child, hospital believing she would get care, but instead was falsely declared indigent, a pauper. Important. See full report here. There are 3 key reasons why the secret political faction, cabal, masquerading as government can lawfully maintain their control. Explained in plain English here, http://r-true-relationship-to-government.html. Legal way to discharge debt per HJR 192 http://articleatlas.com/legal-way-to-discharge.html. Who is the beneficiary of the original Strawman Trust? The beneficiary changes each time a new trust is created. You are the original beneficiary, though, if you choose to use your beneficial interest. If you choose not to use it, the citizens of the state that created it are the beneficiaries. This is part of the highest and best use principle. If the property is not being put to its highest and best use, it can be borrowed for a time and put to better use. You have not been using it. You have not filed any claims against it, so why should it just sit there not being used? This first trust was created for your benefit, if you choose to use it. Remember, the reason the first party, creator, creates a trust is for the second party, trustee, to manage the trust corpus for the benefit of a third party, beneficiary. http://articleatlas.com/mother-original-strawman-trust.html. Important notice, at 18, you can claim the legal title over your estate, all property, by becoming beneficiary of the foreign situs trust name. How do you do that, you ask? By moving titles and trusts, functioning as commerce. See, information on how the Sestuike K Trust was formed and the trust has gone dead, and they are construing the trust and operating the trust without you. With this material provided here, you can straighten this out as beneficial owner with ultimate controlling interest. Contact Kenneth 401-556, 750-510 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time C. http://articleatlas.com/learn-to-express-the-trust.html. 5. Bailment, a delivery of goods or personal property by one person to another in trust for the execution of a special object upon or in relation to such goods, beneficial either to the bailer or bailee or both, and upon a contract, express or implied, to perform the trust and carry out such object, and thereupon either to redeliver the goods to the bailer or otherwise dispose of the same in conformity with the purpose of the trust. Watson v. State, 70 Alla 13, 45 a.m. Republic 70, Com v. Mar, 11 Philadelphia, PA 425, McCaffrey v. Knapp 74-111, App 80, Kraus versus Com 93 pascals 4:18:39 a.m. Republic 702, Fulcher versus State 32 Texas CR R 021 25S W 025. C code got 1882. For Elliott's debates, page 525, Pollard's Lessee versus Hagan, 3 How. 212, Escanaba Company versus Chicago, 107 U.S. 678, Coyle versus Oklahoma, 221 U.S. 559, Cincinnati versus Louisville and Nashville R. Co. 223 U.S. 390. 6 Government Code Title II. Judicial Branch Subtitle A. Courts Chapter 29. Municipal Courts Subchapter A. General Provisions Sector 29.001. Definition. In this chapter, municipality means an incorporated city, town, or village. Acts 1985, 69th Leg, CH 480, Sector 1, F, September 1st, 1985. Sector 29.002. Creation. A municipal court is created in each municipality. A reference in state law to a corporation court means a municipal court. https://statutes.capitol.texas.gov/gv/htm/gv.29.htm https://famguardian.org/subjects/low-end-government/citizenship/fictionoflaw.htm. Rights without the power to enforce are empty promises. Rights equals authority. According to the Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. However, the employees of this so-called government are incompetent to act as a governmental authority because they obviously do not understand that the purpose of government is to secure the rights of men rather than to negate them. 10. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. Attorneys do not know how the system works, due to their indoctrination. If you can find an attorney who will do as you say, then you will prevail, but most attorneys would rather keep their bar cards, rather than behave in honor. http://articleatlas.com providing information on how the Sestuy K Trust was formed, and the trust has gone dead, and they are construing the trust and operating the trust without you. With this material provided here, you can straighten this out as beneficial owner with ultimate controlling interest. http://articleatlas.com sitemap articles. Contact us about us privacy policy legal disclaimer. Copyright, all rights reserved.